everyone. Welcome back to an episode of a Parallel Discussion. I'm here with my host,
your co-host,
my co-host,
Turkey.
Nice
to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you every day. Every week's nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's good seeing you once in a week. You know, once in a while, once in a week, whatever I fucking say. Yeah.
Hey, I want to start off by saying, I want to thank everybody who's still been listening to the podcast.
I know it's only like a small majority of you, you know, even though like I know there's some of you out there that don't want to subscribe and don't want to like. That's fine. That's fine.
But you're listening.
It really does help the podcast, though, if you really do that, you know. And I'm not no one to tell people to do that, you know.
So that's the reason why I'm bringing it up. I appreciate those guys who are listening to, or ladies. It really does help us to know a little more of a geographic, to know you're liking the podcast. So comment, subscribe. What are we missing? Email us still. Email us. You can email us at aparalleldiscussion.ask at gmail.com. If you want to come on the podcast, we're more than honored to have anybody on. You don't have to be here personally. So
yeah, like on a YouTube side, I'm rarely looking at analytics, but the last time I saw it, and like a good 80% of the listeners aren't even subscribed. That's a big chunk.
I just wonder, like, people are just stumbling upon it and then just
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. That's why like the likes would help. I guess I don't know.
The likes will really help. Like let us know. Like
I've always thought it was like an algorithm thing. I don't know if I don't know if it's a myth. Like YouTubers say, hey, if you like the video, it'll help our channel get noticed. I don't know, but congratulations on 2 of our videos. We are up there like 10 likes each. So
yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's not a lot, but to us, it's a lot.
Yeah,
to us, it's a lot because, you know, sometimes I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not saying we're not interesting, but I feel like our podcast could just slightly get better and better if we start getting more of these likes.
I think we're barely finding our zone where we feel good talking about stuff. Like, at the beginning, it felt like everything was rushed. Like, we needed to talk about a lot. And, like, now we realize we just take it easy and just kind of, like...
And sometimes we feel like we have nothing to talk about because we have a lot.
Yeah, and then there's times where, like, you just don't even feel like talking, but you do, you know? So, well, please smash that like button, you know?
Smash that like button. Hit the bell so you guys know when we drop our episodes. So, mainly, we focus only on Spotify and YouTube. We want to get more listens on Spotify, but then again, I know that sometimes people don't have Spotify, so I am working on getting it on iTunes soon, and Amazon podcast. But I just feel like
it feels like a stretch.
Yeah, I feel like we won't really have an audience from
because even now we only have Spotify and YouTube, and right now our biggest contributor is YouTube. We're getting most of our stuff on YouTube right now,
and most of our listeners on Spotify are women.
Oh yeah, we did see that. I don't know. I told them I don't know if it's all your exes getting together and having like a listening party, or like it's all your exes getting together and just listening to your voice because they can't access you anymore. I don't know what it is. Like, but it's all women. So
I hope it's not. I hope it's not that one because that would be like a total like. I don't know. I mean, thank you for listening. I guess that's all I can say.
You know, it's almost like they just.
But I hope that's not the option.
But I really do think like. It's one of Lalo's exes that wants to go to sleep to his voice. That's what I feel like it is, you know?
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, now that I want to get started with this little program, I want to start off by saying I had like one of the most embarrassing things happen to me in a long time, just recently on Monday. So I went to, normally I go, you know, when I'm in Arizona, I'm with AZ's Best. I'm usually
shout out to AZ's Best. You know, Manny.
He always gets a shout out, dude.
Dude, he's the best.
Yeah, so he's going to be coming on the program soon. So hopefully you guys get to hear a little bit of his voice soon. He's getting ready for a Japan trip. So
oh, shit, that's nice.
Yeah. So hopefully when he comes back,
we could, Manny, if you hear this, bring me back a Gundam Gunpla if you go to Japan, please. That would be really cool.
I don't know what that is, but yeah,
a Gunpla is like a kit a Gundam one is like, I guess they make them for any, it could be for anything, but the Gundam Gunpla is pretty much a kit to make your own figurine. Okay. Like you just have to like put it together and just scrape it off and make it.
Kind of like a Lego?
Kind of, but it's more complicated.
Is it like more, is it cardboard? Legos is it cardboard?
No, it's plastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have one in my room. I don't think have you seen that box with a Gundam on it?
No. I think
It's
so.
like a kit. That's a gunpla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just pretty much assemble it, but it comes all like everything's separate. Like all the parts are molded into a sheet, what they call a sheet, and then you have to cut it out, like put it apart and then put it back together. Yeah, I'll show you later.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
interesting.
But please, dude, bring me a couple. Yeah,
Bring me a couple.
yeah, bring me a couple, not one.
Not just one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really asking for more than that. It's bring that as a Christmas gift.
And if you do go out there, go visit the big Gundam statue. I don't know if it's a statue.
I don't know. Every time you say Gundam, I'm thinking of Gundam style or something.
No, Gundam, like
Yeah.
Gundam Wing, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing.
Okay.
Remember that the anime?
Yeah,
It was like one of those.
Are there
OG
were there airplanes or something like they were like Air Force or something like that? Were like no? I'm thinking about the wrong one.
She just shut up, bro.
Yes, I don't know.
But yeah, there used to be like another one, OG one called Robotech, and that's also like that's more of a plane. Gundams are more like ships. I don't know. They're all kind of like Transformers kind of way.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean that's what comes to mind, like Transformers, flies. I don't know, like airplanes.
Yeah, but you go check it out, Manny. Go check it out and take a lot of pictures. And apparently that statue moves once in a while. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, it's a movable statue, and it's a
shit.
big Gundam. It's a huge Gundam. Like, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it through YouTube.
Would you go to Japan?
I would and I wouldn't, because Japan is like one of those places where if you don't no, not at all. Well, it is, but they don't really accommodate to you as a tourist.
Oh yeah, because they don't really have like English on the bottom of the words.
It's very difficult to get around unless you kind of know your way around, or you know somebody that could get you around. It's not that easy to get around, but I'm pretty sure once you go once, you're good to go like a couple more times after that.
I think that's one thing I like when we were talking to Delvon back then, like how he forced himself to go by just buying the flight.
Yeah, that's exactly like I'm pretty sure that's how it feels. Like at the beginning, you're like, where the fuck am I? And you don't know any of the language. You don't know where the fuck you're going.
Yeah, you kind of just have to go for it.
And a lot of people, I'm not saying that they're not open to helping you out. It's just like a lot of people there don't even speak English. So even if they wanted to help you out, I don't think I don't think they can.
I'm sure there's nice people out there who want to help you out, but they're like, I don't know how to help you, you know? But I want to tell you the story that happened to me on Monday. So I was hanging out with Daisy's Best. Normally we go
shout out to Daisy's Best.
Back to the start. So we have dinner all the time.
And bring me a gumper last fight.
Yeah, we're having dinner, and you know we kind of got different.
Where'd you guys go for dinner, by the way?
It's this bar called not even. It's like a restaurant bar. It's called Pedal
Dude,
House.
I'm always sending them videos of like, I don't know why. Can I just tell you something? I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. But
yeah, you keep every time.
But I keep getting like stories, like videos for like restaurants in Phoenix, and I'm not even around the Phoenix area. You know, and I'm always sending them to Manny, and he's like, "Dude, I've told Lalo about this. He never wants to go." Like, you know, and there's a bunch of those videos. I always get those videos from like restaurants in Phoenix. I have no. I've never gone to Phoenix. Yeah. I think I've gone once, but that was years ago. But like, I don't know why I'm getting feed from Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is a bar, restaurant bar. It's called Pedal House. Really good. They have good beer.
Pedal House?
Yeah, pedal, like Pedal house. And then the house is spelled like H. No, I think it's spelled HUS or HAUS. I don't know. It's spelled different. But anywho, we were there and we had a couple pints. It was happy hour, so we got the Steins, and you know, we're like, hey, dude, actually, you know what? Let's just cut it off. Let's go buy like a 3-pack at the liquor store, and then you know, go chill at my hotel. So we're walking. I'm just
like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. So I know, right? That's how it starts. And I'm walking. I don't know who the fuck decides to put a pole in the middle of the fucking sidewalk. I fucking walked right into the fucking pole. I hit my head like really fucking hard, like right, and literally
So you didn't see the pole at all?
Well, okay, so so we're walking. The bar is actually located like in a little driveway alley type of thing, and you walk out. Then once you walk out, you have to walk into the street. But like the streets over there are so big, like the sidewalks are so long. They put a fucking like it's like a lamp pole. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't even think it had a fucking light. It just had like it was just a pole. And I fucking like, I guess I was texting, and you know, at that point I'm just like, you know, on my phone, and I'm looking down. I walked into the fucking pole, but I felt it on my leg because my leg kicked it first. But my dumbass still kind of, when I went like literally the whole fucking pole ricocheted and going boing. Like,
Oh shit!
I'm surprised I don't have a bump on my fucking forehead.
You know what's funnier?
What?
That Manny saw the whole thing.
Manny did see the whole
He saw the whole thing
yeah.
coming, but he just didn't want to.
Yeah, dude. And it was this one chick like jogging behind us. I'm sure she looked turned back like, what the fuck? I'm just glad no one had TikTok and recording that shit because that'll probably be a meme right now. But yeah, I saw that they started for me. I mean, well, ended with me. So pretty good times. Maybe that's why I'm a little slow now, or maybe I've always been slow.
Kind of. Yeah, yeah, kind of.
I saw me and you watched Black Adam this weekend. How do you feel about the movie?
I think the same way how I've always felt. I think I kind of explained it last time. Is like the movie, the concept is so big. Like I don't know if I could resonate to it. Remember what I was telling you that like I have a hard time resonating with superheroes because they're not human to me. Like you know what I mean? They're too powerful.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of how that story felt. And and then the whole story was him fighting off Justice. What's they called? The Justice.
Yeah, I know the Justice, whatever. But I know.
Oh, the Justice Society. They were
There
trying
you
to
go.
fight him off. And
To
then
me, they're always going to be other.
it was too much
Suicide
it
Squad.
was too much to the point where it was like even the bad guy at the end, I didn't even resonate with him either because I was like, this is just, I don't know, like I didn't even feel threatened by that bad guy, like in the movie wise, you know, what being in the movie, you know, like I don't know, like you just didn't really know what to focus on. I just felt like I felt like they made him look too strong.
Who, the bad guy?
Black
or
Adam.
Black Adam.
Black
Okay.
Adam. It's almost like they knew he's so strong that no one could take him down, and even like the bonus scene at the end was like, oh, he's just meeting Superman, but it's like I don't even feel like anything, like I don't feel no angst to wanting to see another Superman movie.
Yeah.
Like how did you feel?
There was a lot of things that I'm still understanding. Like apparently, they chose the wrong champion, kind of thing, going on in the beginning.
Apparently, it was his son, and then his son gave him his powers because he was dying.
Yeah, because he was dying.
And then his son got killed by an arrow.
Yeah, and then he fucking gets, I guess because of he wasn't like, what is it, like the champion, I guess. They look like they fucking put him in his little jail.
By the way, the whole beginning,
Like, it was just confusing.
By the way, the whole beginning, like the gist of the story, it's pretty much Lord of the Rings. It started off with narrator going through the whole story, and then how they made one crown, but the crown to me representing the ring, and like,
Oh, okay.
it was just it was like these stories have been told so many times already. It's kind of like, you know, like we get it. You know what I mean?
That's how I felt about almost like every scary movie I see. Like,
yeah, I can see what you're. That's why like a good scary movie with like an original story, scary movie is like it takes you out of your seat. Like that's why you enjoy it more, because with scary movies it's basically the same formula over and over.
Yeah, like it's always just like the little kid or a bad demon or whatever.
Yeah, recently there was a while where there was like I would call it like white people horror, because it was like it's always like this house with this cursed family, and then you know the kids are always seeing things in the house. It's always a haunted house thing.
Yeah.
And then there's mainly it's just family drama.
Yeah.
And like they try to correlate the horror with the family dynamics.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm bored of this type of shit. Like
Exactly.
let's bring something else. You know
Like
what I
just go to the woods and some kids, you know, get fucked up, and then Jason comes out. I mean, I'm into that shit.
Yeah, but what did you think about the movie overall? Like, what was something you liked? And you didn't like?
You know what? I guess just as a normal spectator, like I don't expect much from these movies anymore. Like I never really did, to be honest, unless it's like a Spider-Man or where I know a little more about the character.
Yeah.
But with this movie, it's more like I didn't go there with expectations. I went there because you even told me, hey, let's go see Black Adam, and I think that day we weren't even planning on it.
Yeah. For me, like those movies, I like watching them in theater because those are the movies you want to watch in theater. Other than that, like I don't think I would have watched.
Yeah, like I was like with this one, I would have been okay waiting for it to go on HBO. But I was like, okay, you invited me. I was like, okay, cool. So it's like a nice little Saturday morning. You know, the Saturday feels pretty nice, you know. And just going to see the movie, I guess it was. I mean, it was good. until the point where like they put him away on his little. And after that, you saw me locking out every fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but I was like literally sleeping with my mouth open. I was like what's going on?
But this is actually how bad I think The Rock is at acting. That if you really notice in the movie, if you really notice watching the movie, he has very little lines. Like it's very like very little lines.
Right. I didn't
His
know.
lines are very because he's supposed to be this stoic character that doesn't really talk and stuff. I'm like, but that's not him when he was in the old age. You know, like you know, it's like, but you could tell like he didn't really get a lot of solid lines in that movie.
Talking about lines, I'm tired of the whole fucking oh, you need a superhero catchphrase or. Like it happened with Deadpool, it happened with Black Adam, it happened with I don't know whether
they were making that joke reference in that movie.
Yeah, like I'm just over that fucking joke. Like if you have a catch line, just make the fucking superhero say it.
But see, that's what I mean. Like go back to the resonating with these characters. Like that whole scene when he leaves the mountain. Like spoiler alert. That whole scene
this whole thing's a spoiler.
When he leaves the mountain and then he destroys that whole army. I'm like, it's kind of cheesy because you know he's gonna defeat all these people. Like, you know what I mean? There's no, even though there's a lot of action going on, like it's not meaningful to me. You know what I mean? Because it's like you already know, like this guy's gonna beat their ass and like destroy.
There's no way that he was gonna be put away for the rest of the movie. You know.
So even if that, like, I didn't feel exhilarated about that. It was like let's just get to the next point. I want to see where it's going.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, there was some good parts where I remember that I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, okay, this is pretty good. Up to that point where, like, I'm telling you, they I don't know, like they put him away or like they put him in like a little water tube.
And there was another thing. Remember that in the beginning when they shot him with, I think it's called Eternum, something like.
Oh
it's like their version of
like
the Marvel one. The Marvel has one similar to that. It's like vibranium or something. I don't know. So apparently he got wounded, and I thought they were gonna use that later. Like they're gonna use that again. They never did.
Oh,
so I'm like, what's the point of?
What's the point? Yeah.
What's
and
the
then
point
he
of
can heal
him?
himself.
Yeah.
He can heal himself. Like he fucking
what the fuck?
Like he could have fucking healed himself right away.
I was like, why couldn't you do that earlier, bitch?
You had to go take a nap.
Yeah.
And then fucking
he
wake
took
up
a fucking nap. Oh my god, it was the stupidest shit. And then there was this weird there's like this weird woke message in there, like. They were trying to compare it to like Afghanistan, like in the troops in Afghanistan, like, hey, we don't need outsiders to come into our country, and like they made it very obvious, and when they make it so obvious, it gets uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's like you're pushing it too much.
Yeah, because even go like, why were you here when they fucking came?
And another contradiction from the kid. He's like, he gives this whole speech about how they don't have superheroes and everybody else does. But and then if you really notice, his room is full of DC characters.
Yeah,
like, dude, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it was.
Hey, he had some nice posters for wherever he lived.
He had a good collection.
Yeah, I wonder if he puts it on for how much.
That shipping must have been expensive. In a war zone, dude. It was supposedly a war zone torn country, and he's getting like the best like DC stuff out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in movies like that I catch too, and I'm like, wait, what?
But you know what I mean, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, they make it too obvious that it does make it a little uncomfortable. Like even as a viewer, you're like, okay, let's get to the point.
Okay,
you know?
yeah, like just go fucking do what you have to do.
All right, enough about Black Adam. You know, I think.
What do you rate it? What's your rating for the end?
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
Damn, dude, I'm gonna have to go really tough on this one. I think 6.5. It's pretty deep. I would go 6.
I was thinking the same thing.
6, and then 6.5 because of the action. I mean, for a DC Warner Brothers film, it's top tier in the visuals, you know. But the story lacks, the characters lack, and it really does bring it down. So 6.5. Yeah.
I was thinking
out
the same. 6.5 is like where because it's not a bad movie. It's just, I mean, you know, it's just overrated now.
Yeah.
But moving on, I guess.
Actually, I wanted to ask you, how's your November going?
November day 2.
You already fucked up, huh?
No, day 2. Still going strong, baby.
Hey, by the way, we're barely in November 2nd right now. You know what I mean?
a
So
week
I
later.
already know. I gotta keep looking him in the eye, like see if he busted a nut or something, you know. But
Yeah, no,
how's it going so far? Like 2 days in,
you know,
because I know you be dating every day.
I be dating every
you know,
day.
you got girls every
Oh,
day.
yeah, right. No, 2 days, not bad.
One for every day. You know what I mean?
You know what's gonna be my distraction? I mean, because besides no, like like we're man, we have to like release this tension sometimes in our
By the
own
way,
time.
you keep looking away from me. So
Yeah,
sometimes
because I don't want to look at I don't want to look at you.
Sometimes I feel like you're hiding away that you nutted already.
No, but see, I don't want to look at you while I'm talking about nutting or not.
No, I know, but like that's the only way I can see the truth. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, well, we have like these lonely times, when you kind of have to release a little bit of tension,
Yeah.
and so it feels like it's gonna be.
But it's actually going to prepare you for your birthday month.
Oh,
So you're gonna.
I was actually thinking.
So you're
about
gonna do
that.
a lot of fucking in December. A lot of fucking.
That's if I even get anything. So, but yeah. So far so good. I can't complain.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Well, I don't know. But next month I'm actually gonna go see Grupo Firme. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
wait, that's around your birthday?
It's the week after my birthday. So
nice.
originally I was gonna.
Did you get their days off already?
Yeah. So originally I was gonna take my birthday off, my whole birthday week off. But then I was like, wait, the Grupo Firme is the following week. I'll just wait till the following week and I'll take the whole week off. Nice. Like that way I can.
So you're not gonna take your birthday week off, just the week after?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be in Phoenix for my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I'll be back for the weekend. I'll be back.
Cool. Fly out really quick.
Yeah, fly out.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I want to give a shout out to my little sister. I know she's not probably gonna hear this, but she is a fucking trooper, and she's a fucking if you talk about the biggest flex you could ever have, this is gonna be it. So my sister went to New York for like less than 18 hours and came back the same day.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she just did she plan it out or last minute?
I think it was last minute. Her boyfriend works for like an airline.
Oh,
and so she flew out Sunday midnight graveyard. Got to New York. Actually, no, she left Sunday night. Got to New York Monday morning. She went to Times Square, ate a pizza, just walk around Times Square, and then she flew back like 4 or 5 hours later, and then she came back to on Monday night.
So she didn't even need like a hotel or anything.
She didn't need a hotel.
She's just straight shot over there, and then just did a couple of New York things and come back.
It was funny because I saw her story and I saw a picture of Times Square, but I was like, this has to be like something off Google, right? And I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. And then I went to go visit my family yesterday, and and everybody was telling me, hey, your sister went to New York. I was like, you did? Like, I saw that, but I don't know, like, if you just got that off Google. Like, yeah, I went there for only like 10 hours. So like,
wow.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking flex, right?
Yeah. Did she come back tired?
I mean, she's good at sleeping, so I'm pretty sure she knocked out on the flight. And it's like a 5-hour flight too, so it's like,
that's fucking cool.
That's a fucking flex.
So she got.
If I could go to New York for a day, I would go for it too.
So she got there in the morning, and she pretty much had a whole day there, and then she had to just be back at the airport at a certain time.
Yeah, and just came back.
Wow.
And she's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna go to Washington, D.C.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, I told her boyfriend. I told her to tell her boyfriend.
You told her boyfriend that you could be his boyfriend.
I could be your boyfriend too. Yeah. We're all kind of clowning on her, but like in the same time, we're like,
that's fucking cool though.
Yeah,
that's fucking cool.
That is a fucking flex.
Yeah. What did she think about it? Did you talk to her about it?
So I talked to her about it, and she was like, I just had pizza, and I took like one picture, and I came back.
Wow.
She didn't even take a picture with herself on the fucking in front of the, like being a tourist.
Well, at least she can say she's been there.
I know, right?
You know, you can say that.
I think that's cool. Like if you're like, like one time when I had a layover in I think it was Dallas. I think it was in Dallas. I've never been to Dallas.
Yeah.
I stepped off for like I think I had like maybe a 3-hour layover. I remember just walking out and having a Whataburger right across the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I don't know why people still compare Whataburger to In-N-Out. There's no comparison.
There's no comparison. No,
because there's so many videos that are like, oh, only people from Texas understand that Whataburger is better.
See, I don't think it's a comparison. I just think there's more of a pride.
But that's the thing though, because the time we went like years ago, for me it felt more like a Wendy's. It didn't feel like a In-N-Out.
Not even a Wendy's to me.
Yeah,
it
feels like a Jack in the Box,
like an In-N-Out. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, like what's it?
You from Texas or what?
Like a Burger King. Like a Burger King.
Yeah, it feels like a regular fast food restaurant.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like In-N-Out.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. In-N-Out is still very it has a specific taste.
No, and it has
a nice little like rich taste.
But it still has like this rare feeling to it. Like there's not many of them. So every time you're at one of them, you want to take advantage of it and you want to get a little extra something.
See, this is why I love Phoenix or Arizona, because there's just so many people from different areas
that they're starting to take shit over
there.
They just
take shit there, and it's a lot easier. Like they have Whataburger, they have In-N-Out,
Sonics.
They have Sonics is all over the place.
What's that one coffee place over there you guys go to a lot? They have another one. You
always Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros.
Yeah, is there one in California?
Yeah, there's a couple. It's on the way to Vegas too.
Oh, okay.
There's like one on not Barstow. It's like Bakersfield or something like that. I don't know. It's like on the 15. We went there last time. So
hey, what Bakersfield reminds me of, like Fresno. And that's right. We always end up talking about these stupid. I mean, not the stupid cities, but I mean like these cities.
Hey, you're gonna get canceled now.
Yeah,
we're gonna lose our Fresno listeners.
No, I love Fresno. Love them.
Yeah. So my sister did that, and I think that's pretty cool. And then yesterday I hanged out with my brother, which I'm actually gonna bring him onto the podcast, dude.
Oh shit!
I want to bring my little brother to the podcast.
Okay.
We were having it's been a while since
yeah.
See, the thing that people don't know is that me and my brother, we had, he was my little brother. I was the older brother. And
he still is your little brother.
Yeah, but like
you say it like he doesn't.
Well, he's taller than me, so
no, but you're saying it like he doesn't exist anymore.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just like I was tough on him. I was very tough on him growing up. Like I was like the bully brother.
Do you think you married?
I was fucked up. I was fucked up to him. I don't admit it here.
Do you think that you married a lot of your insecurities onto him, and he did the same with you?
What do you mean?
Like you see things in him that you wish, or not just wish, you thought that maybe.
I'll tell you this: he's more on the wild side.
Yeah,
he's very fucking.
Shout
wild.
out to FSAP, dude.
Yeah, FSAP. He's a character, bro. Is
he still in that band?
So he's trying to. He's in
a death metal band, right?
No, he's like in a hardcore band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're called. His band was called. If you want to check them out, they're called Union Front. And then he has another fucking.
They're on Spotify.
Yeah, they're on Spotify. They have he has like another band, but I guess they broke up. But now he's trying to start another one. This kid is always like doing something. But we went to go see Death from Above. And
damn,
yeah, dude, and it's been a while since I hang out with my brother like that.
There's one show you would ever invite me to. One show, dude. If there's one band you would ever just mention out of your fucking mouth, and you told me, "Hey, Turkey, let's go," that would have been the band.
You know what? I want to give a shout out.
That would have been the band.
I want to
even over Royal Blood.
You know right what? There were like people don't know it. Like before Royal Blood,
it was them.
It was fucking Death from Above.
Yeah,
like
it was.
Death from Above, 1979. It's just one of those bands. And the first time I saw them was in Coachella 2011.
You know what? They were fucking
amazing.
There was a point I think where radio started picking them up like a lot. Like
radio. Because they started.
But and then they declined, right? They kind of declined a little bit.
Yeah, they had that one big. They even came out on FIFA.
Oh really?
Yeah, they came out I think it was that one song. What's the name of the name of the song? I forgot the name of it. But anywho, they had a song on FIFA. It was pretty good. But the first time I saw them was Coachella 2011, and that's how I heard about them. And I didn't even know who they were when they opened. Like I told you, like when you go to these festivals, sometimes you just see bands you never thought you listened to, and they were that one band that I was like, dude, I gotta follow these dudes. And I don't know how. Did I show you Death from Above? Yeah, I did.
Nah, no, not directly. I know for a fact that I started listening to them randomly on Spotify. When I started getting my Spotify, like back in the day, like early Spotify days, they came up in the queue once in a while, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And then I just got into them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the way that how this show happened is because I want to give a shout out to Loudy because Loudy hooked me up with some tickets.
Shout out to them.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout out.
next time, hit up your boy Turkey over
Yeah,
here.
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's because every time I invite you, you always
know
say
what I mean?
no. You always say no to
Death from
things.
Above. Let me make a list of bands. And then when you ever get tickets to that fucking any band on that list, you hit up.
I mean,
your boy
you could
Turkey.
get tickets too and tell me, hey, dude, I got tickets for this show. Let's go.
Don't wait this harder on me.
Why you wait for me to do things? You can do it too.
Hey, you're the connect. You're the plug.
Well, yeah. Well, Loudy is the one who hooked me up. Shout out to Loudy. If y'all don't have Loudy on your, this is not even a sponsor.
You know what?
I don't want
funny?
to sponsor them.
You know what's funny?
They're not giving me shit.
You know what's funny? I thought Loudy was a person.
Loudy?
I thought you were talking about a person. That's why I was like, Loudy, hit me up. Like, you know what I mean? I thought I didn't think they were an app.
No, Loudy's an app. This is not even me trying to sponsor them or anything. But if you have a iPhone, there's the Loudy app, and you have to pay like $1 for a ticket. Like,
wow,
and that's it, and you get free tickets. But it is harder. It's harder now because a lot of people are on it now. Where like, I used to be able to go to like all the shows that will pop up. I used to be able to go to them. Like, I think even the last Warped Tour, they were giving out free tickets.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
and they do that just to fill it up,
just to fill it up. Just to get even because they know even if they don't sell a ticket, if they give you the tickets, you're gonna spend that at the bar.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they know you're gonna spend it at the bar. So it's kind of
So they still need to drive the traffic there.
Yeah, they still have to be. So we went there with my brother. Pretty cool set, bro.
Dude,
I mosh pitted.
Just seeing your fucking stories, I was like, dude, that would have been the band.
Yeah.
That would have been the show. It looked turned.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I haven't been in a mosh pit like that in a while, and I wasn't even planning to. I was just like a few drinks hit in. I was standing on the side, and then my brother never heard of the band. My brother,
oh really?
I just took him to the show.
Damn,
dude, it was like his homie was so fucking down that he even bought a ticket just to go.
Damn.
Yeah, I see. I need friends like that too.
You know, me too.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Hey, but thank God now I have a friend named Loudy. Loudy app.
Yeah, Loudy's pretty.
Shout out to Loudy.
Yeah, they're the homies. So if you have the iPhone, get that app. I think you have to have 5 followers and follow 5 people back to start getting free tickets. So.
Oh, okay.
But it's not that hard to get it. You just start following random people and they'll follow you back.
Gotcha. Because everybody knows the deal.
Yeah, everybody knows. Oh, you have to get. I'm telling you, they're giving good tickets out before, and I hate it sometimes because I'll see the notification, and I'm not even in town.
I just do want to let you know though, if I would have gotten that call, I would have fucking Ubered there. I would have been.
Shut the fuck
I would have made it easier on you, and I would have been down for that.
So I still would have picked you up. You know that.
You wouldn't though, because it's by your job already. The Fonda.
No, I had to.
It's on Wilshire, no.
No, I thought Wiltern.
No, there's another venue down the street from Wiltern. It's like going west. Which one's that one? The Fonda, no?
The Fonda's by the Palladium. By the Palladium on Hollywood.
Oh, that's on Sunset?
It's on Hollywood. So it's like the next main street.
There's another venue down the street from the Wiltern, no? Going west?
I'm thinking. Oh, there's shit. It's on.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. Oh, the El Rey Theater.
El Rey. Yeah.
I actually got to play that venue once. It's pretty cool.
Really? I never asked. But
that's play.
Sometimes a little dickish turkey comes out. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. If I would have got that call, I would have moved the world.
You would.
I would have moved the world.
I would have shook in the world by I would have just got in my. It was cool, dude. Dude, the weather's been nice.
Dude, it's been beautiful. It kind of drizzled last night.
Yeah, dude, I was driving.
Everything was wet today in the morning.
Yeah, something about waking up
the smell of that water and the cement. I don't know, man. There's something beautiful about that.
I was driving on the 210 going towards Baldwin Park today, and dude, that whole it was like overcast.
Oh, really?
And if you ever drive through the 210, there's like a lot of hills. You go through a lot of hills, and there's a lot of like rainforest vibes.
Yeah. The only thing
it reminds me of Portland so much. I was like, fuck, now I want to go back to Portland.
The only thing horrible about this weather is that
people
the water leaking through your roof.
Yeah. You know what?
It's that season, huh?
I'm looking at my wall now to see if I got anything yet. I still been wanting to fix this fucking wall, but I have to wait for it to rain to see if it falls again or not.
Yeah,
and that's why I haven't put any artwork now.
Sure.
I haven't put any artwork. Dude, I still have my poster that I've been wanting to fucking put up there.
You haven't even bought the frame yet.
I know, but once I know it's not raining,
I know a website for you where you can get a cheap frame right now, $24.
Really?
Yeah, 18 by 24, right? That's the one you want it.
I think it is 18 by 24.
Yeah, plus tax, $30 if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Let's talk about this later. I don't know why I brought it up, but
hey, maybe someone out there needs a frame.
Yeah, but fuck Danny though. You know, fuck Danny.
Yes.
Dude.
Oh, hey,
go fuck yourself, Danny.
Hey, you know what? I probably should have started with this too.
Danny, dude.
Did I tell you what happened?
What happened?
Okay, so I want to apologize from our half for promoting their podcast for something they couldn't even come through. They didn't do their little witchcraft.
They didn't summon demons.
They didn't summon any demons. Apparently, Francisco forgot to buy the Ouija board. But you've been planning this for so long.
Amazon could have brought that in a day.
Yes, you could have just bought it on the Amazon. Well, anywho, yeah. So, it's one of those things where like we help them. We helped you guys. You know, but now we look like the bad guys here because we promoted something that wasn't.
Why people reached out to you or no? Huh? People reached out to you?
Yeah, they're like, hey, yo, I reached out to your two Mexican ones boy on YouTube, and they're like, yeah, I waited for the stream.
Oh, see what he mean? Yeah. The only time we like really invested into Danny and his podcast, and it didn't even pay off.
Now I know why we give him all the fucks. You know, like
fuck Danny, dude.
So yeah, but I mean, still shout out to you guys.
Yeah, we really dedicated the last part of our podcast to promoting theirs, and didn't pay off, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they had asked us if we wanted to be part of that voodoo summon.
Yeah,
but I was busy, so I couldn't come on it. And then they did it on they were supposed to do it on a Monday where I'm not even in town, and it still didn't come through. So I don't feel bad for not doing it.
Yeah, hey, get your demon summoning and get it in order, you know?
Yeah. Hey, another thing I want to say, Feliz Dia de los Muertos. You know, if you have like any lost family and you go, you know, Coco comes into mind.
Yeah. Apparently you create like an altar, right?
Yeah,
at home, and then
una ofrenda.
Yeah. I don't know, you guys ever did that at home?
We never did it we never did it at home in LA. But my parents, my family in Mexico do it all the time for my grandparents. Rest in peace to my grandma, my grandpa, and my other grandpa from my dad's side. So I only have like one grandma.
Hey, can I tell you something?
The only one, like my grandparents alive is my mom. No, my dad's mom.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Only grandparent.
I think if I would ever retire anywhere, I think it would be Mexico City.
Really? Mexico City?
Yeah. I think if anything, I'll start off my retirement there. I don't think I'll end it there, but I think I'll start it off there, like retirement. I'll go there directly.
It's a nice place. Oh, I also wanted to fix something. I know I said last year, I told you I went to, I love this part of Mexico called Mazamitla that I told you is by the beach. Actually, it's Sayulita.
Okay.
So, for those that...
Did someone correct you?
No, no one corrected me, but I caught it because I was listening to it again, and I was like, wait, hold on, it's Sayulita.
Wait, you listened to our podcast?
Yeah.
Really?
I have to listen to it at least 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, I have to listen to it when after we were done recording. Then when you post it up on which lately you kind of been doing it late, so I can't listen to it.
What do you mean?
When we put it up on Anchor,
let it come out. Let it come out.
Usually it's on by Fridays on Anchor, so I'll listen to it then. And then when it comes out again on Spotify. So I listened to it 3 times.
I don't know. I don't think you listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I listen to it on Spotify. The one I stopped listening to is on YouTube because Spotify just works out for me. It's so convenient.
Yeah, because you don't have premium.
Yeah, then soon we're going to start getting commercials on YouTube.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. But, you know, when we do, for sure, I'm not listening to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so when you watch it on YouTube, you still don't get commercials, right?
Nah, we don't get commercials yet. No, which is nice.
Yeah.
Which is nice because
so take advantage of this right now, guys. Limited time offer. We're not gonna get
limited time offer.
You're not gonna get any ads if you listen to it on YouTube for now. but when we do get monetized, we're at least gonna get like 50 of them in there.
Yeah, we're gonna put as many
Just
fucking
as many as we can.
as many can. You know, we
in
got
every odd position. Like as soon as we're gonna like
this podcast gotta be supported by something. So
yeah.
So
All the proceeds are gonna go straight to Lalo for the first year because he put all the money into it.
yeah,
And then after that, we're gonna renegotiate.
we're gonna have a new contract or what?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, this is actually a good little thing, like to have like this Starbucks while we.
Yeah. Hey, you said you wanted to tell me something earlier that you were gonna piss me off or something.
Damn, I forgot what it was.
That it was gonna aggravate me, but and not to get mad.
No. I don't.
You're gonna ask me something.
I don't think it was gonna get you mad, but now I forgot what it was. Fuck! I should have asked. I should have started with that.
Yeah. I don't know. You told me before we were gonna go to Starbucks. Hey, you're like, hey.
No, I told you right before we started the podcast.
Yeah, you said, hey, I'm gonna bring something up. Just don't get mad. And I don't know what the fuck you meant. What do you mean?
I forgot. I really forgot that topic went out of my head.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Hey, so the Migos Takeoff got shot up.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan of Migos, but it does suck. The story is that he got shot over a game of dice, but then again, it's something resurfaced that there was already an altercation of like before that. For the guy who shot him, apparently they were kind of playing around about something, and it just got like heated up. So when they were doing whatever they were at.
So they started like playing around with it.
Yeah, they were kind of like,
and then someone took it personal.
Yeah, one of them took it. Well, the guy I guess who shot him took it personal and fucking killed him, dude.
That's pretty petty, dude. Like,
That's fucking crazy.
Take someone's life just because you took it the wrong way.
Yeah, that's. I mean, and we were just. Well, I guess this kind of goes in hand because remember how we were talking about Halloween and how we're telling you don't bring weapons or anything like that.
Yeah,
like over there in Covina, like they had this massive like Halloween party. Yeah, like some family had a Halloween party. It escalated to like maybe 70 people plus.
Okay.
And somehow like by the porta potties, where they had a porta potty or some sort of like I don't know what the fuck it was. There was an altercation, and someone who wasn't even invited to the party ended up shooting 2 people, and I think he injured like 2 other people. I don't know.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, so like you know.
Yeah.
It sucks because, you know, you go to these parties and, you know, they're fun and you're having a good time. And these are like just family parties. It's not even like, hey, come over here and get fucked up. This is like a family. There's kids around, you know.
And it's supposed to be only people you kind of sort of know. You know what I mean? Like,
because you asked me this question like on Saturday. Why is everybody celebrating Halloween? It's like until Monday, right? Was it you?
Yeah.
You're like, why is everybody? Well, oh, because it's Halloween that ended on Monday. Everybody was just celebrating on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were. So that happened, and that was like fuck. Like it fucking sucks. So now they're looking for I guess this gunman who just fucking killed these 2 people.
Damn! Imagine getting shot over shooting dice.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they say. See, that's the thing is that they say it was just shooting dice, but apparently there was already something that happened before that. So
that actually reminds me of a video watch not that long ago where there was these people like shooting dice, but instead of cash, they all had like their cash apps out.
Oh yeah,
their phones with their cash apps.
Just goes back and
they
forth.
They just put $1 and they go back and forth. They
Yeah.
just send it back and forth.
That's like technology now.
That's the stupidest shit ever, though.
I mean, for me, like that would be convenient because I don't carry cash. Or maybe we could do is just keep a tally, and when the game's over, like, okay, cash at me this now.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, that sucks though. That people have to get killed for stupid shit. You know, people taking shit too seriously.
I mean, do you listen to Migos?
Not a lot, but I there are some songs that I mean they're pretty big in culture right now.
Yeah,
like
apparently, like the one that got shot up was like the one that everybody had like the most love for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently it was like the one that like the most charismatic one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't listen to them like that. But
yeah, me neither.
Just to see like any kind of story like that, it's like,
but it's crazy, dude. Man. All these rappers are dying, dude. Like they're fucking getting killed.
Yeah, dude. Like left and right. But
I mean, at the same time, it's like
it's the name of the game sometimes.
No, but like at the same time, I'm like, dude, if you're a rapper, you got money. Like the last thing you want to do is like show that. Go into areas where people don't have that and just showing them that.
But see, the thing too,
You know what I
like,
mean?
you know, like you
you're
have
gonna.
the money.
There's
You know,
always gonna be people in that situation that.
but then if you don't do those things, like they think that you're just fucking, you know, like you're too good for them. You know, like
Yeah, but that's the thing. Either way, it's a losing battle, you know, because you can't please everyone. You know, at one point you got to realize you got to remove yourself from that situation, and you can't. There's been so many sayings, like there's been so many quotes and shit like that. Supposedly, if you elevate, you can't bring yourself back down for other people.
yeah.
Because if you keep bringing yourself down, it's like you're still gonna be around those same people and the same things you know what I mean? Like you have to stand your ground wherever you're at and let people catch up to you.
Yeah. You know, talking about yesterday we parked at by the Fonda, like where I used to work. Remember the restaurant? And there's like little small street right there.
Yeah.
So we were parked right there, and
Chipotle.
yeah, by Chipotle, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, those old. You know, I'm sorry to keep interrupting your stories because fuck them kids. But you know what I mean. But I remember when it was, especially during this time in the cold, when you used to text me, "Hey, dude, I'm here at the parking lot. Come through." I used to come through. It used to be cold. We used to have our sweaters on. We're just talking outside with some beers.
Dude, I'm glad I stopped working there, dude. I was smoking almost a pack a day.
Yeah,
I was smoking a pack a day because of how bored I was.
Damn.
But yeah, you're telling me that and to top it off, you only went there like twice, maybe once.
And then one time you did Uber with me there.
Yeah, you see, I fucking paid for Uber.
Yeah, that was a good old time.
That's when Turkey used to want to hang out.
And then we used to talk about our dreams. Remember? We used to like, hey,
oh,
man.
they're having some trippy ass fucking dreams,
Really?
bro. Yeah.
Wait, finish the other story first, and then we'll come back to the dreams.
Oh yeah, so we were parked like right there by the that parking lot where I used to work, and my brother went with my brother took his friend, right, and I kid you not, dude, this guy trips me out, dude. Like he's like my age, he's like 31, and my brother's like maybe 27, 26, so he's way younger, right? But this guy, like he was very paranoid. Like we were just parked, like just chilling. There's like, you know, tent city like next to us, like guys burning like a grill just to stay warm, you know, because it was kind of chilly last night. And he goes like, "Oh no, man, we shouldn't park here. They're too close to the tents. Like the fire's too close." But he was tripping out. I was like, "Bro, like, hey, like, oh yeah, I'm from South Central, but here in Hollywood, like that's weird for me." I was like, "Oh no, Hollywood is Holly weird for sure. You know, like that's why they got the name." But anyway, that's what we were talking about, like with the whole Migos thing, like there's gotta be some sort of panic when you're like around so many weird things with like
Dude,
that people get triggered.
I'm pretty sure I brought this up in like an earlier podcast, but I remember I think I've pretty much talked to you about this as well, like before. When I left South Central for the first time, like the area, I was like, it's almost like this calm. I felt this calm. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, but every time I drove back to South Central, I always felt like I was on,
Like
like
that,
my
like-
nerves are always up, and like, you know, there is something weird to that. It's almost like you're always watching your back. You're
Yeah.
like, you know, like you just know growing up there, you're like,
Yeah.
you always have to be on alert. I remember I used to wear my headphones all the time, but every time I walked home, I had to take one off.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I
have
need
to-
I need to hear my surroundings and shit.
Yeah.
There is truth to that, and I could get his point of view on that too. Is like he's not used to being that calm, or,
Yeah,
and
'cause
like
there
in a
was
still
this-
spot.
There was like two guys who walked past us like twice while we
Yeah.
were chilling in the car,
That actually,
and then on the second time they passed us by, he got off the car, like
Yeah,
getting
dude,
ready to
trust
do
me.
something. I'm like, bro, like they're not even doing anything. If they get close to us, then okay, cool, I get it, you know.
trust me,
But his paranoia was
Yeah,
like off the roof, and I was like, it just got me even like.
No,
I'm
but
like, oh, shit.
it's a real thing, though. It's a real thing, especially when you grow up around that area the whole time. Like you grow up with that anxiety, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. But that actually reminds me. One time estábamos pisteando in Highland Park. It was you with some other one of your homies, and we just got out of the car for a bit.
Oh, with
and then
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
we were just drinking, posted up, and then out of nowhere, this. I thought I'm pretty sure it was a homeless man, but the way he was walking up to it, he looked like a zombie. And then we got so scared, we went back in the car and we took off.
Yeah.
Dude, because we kept talking to him, like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like, and
Yeah.
he wouldn't answer, but he kept walking limping like he's a fucking zombie, dude. Like he was
He was cracked out.
Yeah, he was cracked out, and then
Yeah.
we just got in the fucking car and left.
Damn. Hey, talking about, I don't know if you want to tell that story again, but because we mentioned it on Danny's podcast, but we haven't brought it up here. But at one time we were hanging out, having a couple beers by your house.
Oh, by my old house. Yeah. It's funny too because I told Lalo we should go there because I'm familiar with the area, even though I didn't live there anymore. Like
Yeah,
it felt like it was safe to me at the time, you know.
Okay, well,
And then we're posted up by between a school and like this Chinese thing. It was like a Chinese temple. It's in like in the middle of nowhere.
well, real quick. I mean, so the story is that me and Turkey, we had just started hanging out again.
Yeah, I think I just got back from Mexico.
Right, we had been hanging out for a couple, so we decided to just go by. I think you were 21 already. I wasn't 21 yet because you bought the beers.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I had just literally come back from Mexico. 'Cause I left to Mexico for like a year. I lived out there for a year.
Yeah, and we were having a few drinks like outside his old neighborhood, and he goes like, "This is a good safe spot to come drink." And
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck it," like, because of course, I've lived there for years, so I'm like, yeah shit has happened.
you also
on the
wanted
street.
to revisit that area because you
Yeah.
had you had been gone, and now you all of a sudden you're living at a different place.
Yeah.
So we were having a few drinks, and a car rolls by, and I had a bad vibe. Like,
No, dude, I had the bad vibe.
I had the vibe.
I had the bad vibe.
No, because I was like, hey,
dude,
yo,
I'm the one
car.
that told you. Like, I'm not like I'm getting a bad feeling about this area, and you're like, really? And then because someone else was with us, I know it wasn't just
No,
us.
it was just us.
No, someone else was with us. There
Wait,
was a third party, and
Wait,
then apparently,
no, is this when we called the cops?
yeah. So
There was no third party.
it was a third party.
No, there wasn't.
I'm pretty sure.
It was only me and you.
I think it was
No, it was only me and you, bro. Because it was only me.
no,
and you
it
in
was
the car.
me. No, it was me. You.
No,
I remember now.
No,
He was in the back.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was, bro. We were in our Camry, in my Camry. I was the one driving. And then was there. He was in the back seat. He was drinking with us. We were drinking Newcastles.
Yeah, but I don't remember though.
Yeah, was in the back. The reason, okay, so I told you, hey man, I'm getting a bad vibe. Let's get out of here. And like, yeah, it was already getting kind of late, and we all kind of decided, yeah, let's go. But at the same time, a car was coming the opposite, like facing us. He was coming towards us, but we're already getting in the car. But I think we're already in the car, and then out of nowhere, a car just slows up next to us. But I didn't really make too much of it. And then, that's when I started driving, and then that's when the car turns around. It makes a U-turn. Started following us, and that's when I told Lalo, "Hey, dude, that car's following us." He's like, "Nah, dude, he just probably turned around. He's gonna park somewhere on the side." And I'm like, oh, "Okay, cool." But I kept an eye on that car, and he kept getting closer and closer and closer. And we kept getting. I kept driving around the old area, and
yeah, he was following us at every turn. So we started going down the main street.
But eventually, we found out he was like literally chasing us. Like,
yeah, he was literally, chasing us.
And we pretty much made a huge circle around the block, and he eventually stopped. But at the end, we found out that apparently flicked him off. Because he was fucking drunk. He was high.
Really?
Yeah, he flicked him off and he pissed him off. But that dude was fucking drunk too.
I don't remember that, dude.
Dude, he was there.
The whole time I thought this happened because we were just kicking in their block.
No, dude.
Because remember we started calling the cops. They're following us.
Yeah. That was towards the end though. That was towards the end. And
damn, dude, I don't remember being there. I don't.
Yeah, I remember telling you, dude, like I'm getting a weird vibe about this area, and you were like, you're like, really? Like, all right, let's go. And that's when the whole thing unfolded.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I know there's a third party. I know I think it was.
I don't honestly to this point because I don't even remember him dropping him off.
Yeah,
or
shout
anything.
out. So I haven't seen him in a while.
He started a detail card business.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not a bus driver anymore?
No, I don't know. I haven't spoken to the guy.
The last time I heard about him, he was a bus driver.
I just follow him on Instagram. So, I mean, I'll reach out to him and see if he wants to do like a little shout out for his detail company. Maybe
tell him to come through.
Maybe he'll be open to that. Just give him a little shout out.
And it actually was funny too because one time he came here, but this is like when there was like a whole gang deep on this street. Like every time you would come to the street, there was a gang piled up.
Yeah, I remember
in the building on top. It's funny.
I remember one time he visited.
He visited us. He visited me,
Yeah.
and I went outside for him and like, hey, what's up, man? And he just came inside and he's like they, but there was a couple walking in front of us, but they actually had to go in like in the building where the gang was in front.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, one of the dudes like straight out like.
Oh
like,
yeah,
he did this to him. Like I don't know how to explain that.
Like he pumped his chest.
He pumped his chest like he was gonna catch a fade on him, and he starts running and screaming on the street. And his girl,
wait, who? Oh,
and his girl literally like she looked embarrassed and she just went into the building.
Oh really?
It was the funniest shit ever. But like when they saw me, like when I came out of the building,
they already know you.
Yeah, they already knew me and they didn't fuck with. Or anything, you know, I remember that day.
I remember too. Like I one time I told you, hey dude, I'm gonna go to your house, and then I think you called me, hey, don't come because there's a lot.
Dude,
of, like
there was only it was a cool. It only happened like once in like the whole time I've lived here, like a fucking gang of fucking gang members out in the street. But like, I mean, it's never happened since. But like, yeah, it was pretty crazy that time.
Damn, that's wild, dude. I can't think of the times because I remember when before I lived here, it was crazy. And
yeah, here it was actually
there was this Cholito dude that lives in this building. I remember he would like offer us to like he would offer us drinks, and we were like, oh no, dude, we're good already. And he would still want to continue drinking. And he just joined us, for no reason.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he was here for a bit. He lived here for a bit, but he moved quick.
Yeah, because we were already drinking.
Dude, I remember too, like at the beginning of 2020. No. 2020, no, 2018. That was the first time I got like laid off.
Hey,
I remember.
Don't go down that path, bro.
No. I remember because there used to be like a group of I would say college kids. Yeah. They moved like right across the fucking hallway. Dude, they literally had like a fucking party every night. They were always making noise. Like they kept slamming the door all night.
Just going in and out?
Just going in and out. People were like smoking and drinking outside of people's windows, just fucking talking like it's a fucking bar or some shit. Dude, I remember like I was like, fuck. Like it was like a crazy 8 months, and then they fucking left because I guess they couldn't pay the rent or something.
I mean, we have parties every fucking time. There's gonna be a day where you can't afford your own fucking rent.
I know, man. You know, it really felt like a bar, like people just come here just have.
It was like a bar.
It seemed like a bar. Like they always had music. Like you could always hear people outside in the patio just fucking smoking and drinking and just laughing and dude, it was nonstop. Like it was literally every day. And for like, and at the time I was at home all the time.
You know, there was a time where I thought like that was gonna be my life too. Like
just going to parties?
Just having parties at my own place.
I mean, you can still do that.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm over that. Like really? I mean, I don't mind going to parties.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little kickback.
No, yeah, but I mean, I don't mind little small kickbacks or whatever. But
I mean, for me, like it'll be more fun to have like a party if I had like a pretty big decent house. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like if I had like if I had a house, like definitely. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want it to be a kickback for me. Is no more than 10 people.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. If it's more than that's a party, and at that point, just you know how parties get to.
That would be cool though if you have those type of kickbacks in New York with your apartment in New York.
My loft,
cool.
My little loft.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah, like Big Daddy when they all like.
Have you ever thought about that recently or no?
Going to New York?
Yeah. Now that it might be feasible in the future.
It might be. It might. Yeah.
Would you take me out there for a bit?
I am taking a new career path soon. So well, I wouldn't say new, but I'm advancing on my career path.
Congrats, bro. Congrats.
So I don't want to jinx it yet. So
I'm very proud of your move, though.
I don't want to jinx it yet. So when it's official, I will announce it here, and then maybe that'll be the death of this podcast.
Would you take me for a while? To New York?
Dude, I'll take New York.
No rent for a while.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna be cleaning dishes every day at pizza shops.
I could get you a job with the noise. You could be washing dishes, bro. Talking about dishes and restaurants. So today I went to Denny's in the morning.
By the way, thank you for the invite.
I woke up early because I had to go do my errand this morning. So I went at T-Mobile. Shout out to T-Mobile Tuesdays. They hooked me up with a fucking free breakfast
at Denny's.
At Denny's.
Holy shit!
So That's the reason why I ended up there. Cause like I was like, I don't want to cook. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I'll just go to the Denny's and I got my free breakfast. And so you know how like they give you like this little paper thing to lay your food on, or
Yeah.
like, so I noticed that on the little mat, they have like applications to work at Denny's.
Really?
Yes, I find it very interesting.
They just left there?
No. So like you know how like when you go like when you get a tray, like
Yeah.
McDonald's, they used to put like the little like a little plastic, like not a paper mat, like
Yeah.
and so they laid it on the table. So like you know you don't have to eat, like you don't have to like you know if you make a mess or whatever, it lands on the paper. So on that paper, usually sometimes you have like things for like kids for like play a crossword puzzle.
And it was a job application?
And it was a job application.
Weird.
Yes, dude. And it
That
says
is so
and it
weird.
says and it says on the thing, uh, once you when you're done eating, you could turn this application into the to the waiter.
What if you drop food on it and shit like that?
Imagine
That'll
getting-
be like the nastiest application
you're
ever.
like, oh, this guy was fucking feasting for
Yeah.
sure.
That
yeah,
is weird.
I found that really weird. I was like,
I mean, dude, COVID did kind of fuck everything up for a bit, you know?
yeah. I mean,
So
we
it's
talked about
understandable.
this, yeah.
Yeah.
But to close this topic, to close this pod, it's Jake Logan and Silva fight. What do you think? Was it Jake Logan?
I thought it was
Paul. No, it is Jake Logan because Paul is the older dude, right?
it doesn't matter.
It
Doesn't
doesn't say
matter.
per-
I thought it was a good fight,
It was a fun fight,
but I don't think it was Jake's.
I'm not a fan of the guy. I'm not a fan of them. But I've told you that Logan Paul. There we go. Logan Paul. He's a fucking good wrestler. I'm happy for his wrestling career. I honestly, I'm all in for it. His boxing, whatever. I think he doesn't want to fight no more too. He doesn't want to box anymore because he thinks that
Yeah.
he's gotten hit in the head so many times, where like he doesn't want to like
Concussion.
get
and stuff
concussions
like that.
and fucking lose his mind. Because
Yeah.
so
Makes
apparently
sense.
that it runs in his
I
family
mean,
too.
it's pretty safe to, you know. It's,
Yeah.
You know,
And then also wrestling is pretty safe for him too. It's like you do crazy wrestling. I know is fake, but there's a lot of things that you could do that's extreme that won't terrify you.
but I think it's a perfect move for him because he seems like an entrepreneur. Like he has his hands in a lot of things, so it gives him a shot to do other things as well. You know.
Yeah, I think he even gets to promote his like little drink he fucking does. He has like during the WWE.
Yeah, but going back to the fight, for a 47-year-old man to go in there for an 8-round fight,
Dude, that
hey,
dude.
Silva,
The first 3 rounds, I think they were Silva's.
dude, I still think
Maybe not the first one, but yeah.
There's a lot
of
of there's a lot of questionable rounds in there. Like
Yeah.
they gave to Jake that made no sense. I was like, dude, this is clearly Silva. You know what I mean?
apparently they said that it was a fixed fight for a good cause. Like, because if Jake Paul would have lost, because Silva runs like a foundation,
But I think
some
it is.
sort of like thing like that. And
but-
then if Jake Paul won, then he would have like now he could like help him with his organization and shit like that.
But I still think it's weird. Okay, yeah, Jake is wrapping up a pretty good resume in boxing, but he's picking like I don't want to say the weakest. He's not going for like people that that are dominant in his age.
So I think they're setting it
You
up.
know?
They're setting it up right now with Nate Diaz. They're setting it up already. That's why he was calling him out, and then hopefully
And he's calling out Canelo
too. So I really hope he does Canelo. Like honestly, I don't see him going more than 4 rounds with
But
Canelo.
the reason I think even if he loses, I think the reason he wants Canelo is because he wants to be considered a high prize fighter.
yeah,
So in a way, it's kind of a low blow to the other professional fighters because the other professional fighters
They
have
win.
to work themselves up there
yeah,
to even get a shot at Canelo.
yeah.
And then
right now,
this fool's just because he has attention on him. He's it makes sense. Like I'm not gonna discredit it. I mean, obviously, he's bringing some sort of attention to the sport, but it is kind of weird that he's picking. I don't want to call him the weakest, but he's calling out irrelevant fighters right now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it'll be interesting if he actually goes in a ring with someone at the maximum peak in his age.
Like, because he's 25. I thought he was a little older than that. And,
yeah.
and I mean, I guess it was like a little like a bittersweet to that fight because I guess he was a fan of him like when he was younger. and all that stuff. But still, like,
Yeah.
like to me, you really need to fight some good boxers. Like
You have to.
like
Because if you're just getting by these other fighters, it's like
at one point, I mean,
it's gonna be questionable at one point.
Yeah.
You're like, was it really?
like I mean, if it's all like these legends that he's knocking out now at this point,
it's kind of like when they compare like a Floyd Mayweather to like a Cesar Chavez. Like, there's no way. Like, even though Cesar Chavez lost a lot of fights, he's won more than 100.
Yeah.
So Floyd has only won 50,
Yeah.
and the reason he doesn't want to keep fighting is because he wants to keep a perfect record.
Mhm.
But you're still staying at 50. Doesn't make you the best fighter because you only won. Like you only fought 50 professional matches.
Did he tie against Logan?
Who?
When he fought Logan Paul?
I think he lost. No, he won. He won.
I think he tied that one.
No, he won.
I think it was anonymous
with
like,
Floyd.
tie. Really? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
he won. Technicality, I think.
I don't remember. But
Yeah.
yeah. Damn. I mean, but boxing has been like on a big downhill for a long time.
Oh yeah, dude, and boxing will always be around. Even
Yeah.
even if it's never like as popular as it used to be, like it'll always be around. It's
That's
it's
the
an
thing,
ancient
too, like-
it's an ancient sport, you
Yeah.
know, like boxing, like a fair match, just fucking gloves, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it'll always be around.
Yeah. I mean, boxing's entertaining. I like it, but obviously there's those boring fights too. But just like anything,
Yeah.
you can't always have the best fights ever. And it's boxing. Boxing should be fun and should be fun to watch. But if you
Yeah.
guys are fucking just backing off all the time, then that's not gonna be fun for me.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, this weekend is gonna be full events too. LAFC, Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's the final.
It's a final. I watched the game against Austin, LAFC against Austin, and Austin had no game
Really?
the whole time. Like, I think
wonder
I only
how-
saw
I
like
wonder
maybe
why-
one.
That's crazy.
And Austin was good throughout the season. And if anything, Austin I think beat them twice during the season.
Wow.
So
So you think it's because it's almost like they say you're pretty good playing the regular season, but when it comes down to the finals, it's a whole different mentality.
Yeah, but same thing happened. I mean, that's what I was afraid about with LAFC because they were the top team the whole fucking
Yeah, but it's like what you said the other day. It's already their 5th year, so
Yeah.
it makes sense that they have to fight this through.
yeah
They
really
have to.
So I mean, Saturday it's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, I'm not gonna honestly make the best team win again. Like it's been working for me.
Yeah.
It's been working for me.
Stay neutral?
Yeah, stay neutral. Like honestly, if we lose it, I know we're gonna get shit for it. LA is gonna get shit. Oh, Galaxy's gonna give us shit for it because we haven't won a title. But then you have to keep in mind that this team's only been around going for 5 years.
Yeah,
And to be that team where like you're like a more than a prospect, you're one of the top ranked teams. It's a lot
yeah.
for 5 years.
Plus, this gives going back to Austin. This gives a lot of energy to Austin that they got to taste.
Because I think
little bit.
this is a second year.
Yeah, they got a little taste of the finals,
Mhm.
so it'll give them a little courage to maybe one year win as well.
'Cause that's what happened to LAFC the first and second year. The second year
Yeah.
that they thought they were going to win it too, and then they got eliminated by Portland.
Yeah.
I went to that match. I was sad, dude. It was like the first.
Are you gonna get your tickets for the home game?
It's only one game.
There's only one game.
Yeah, there only one games.
Oh, where's
Yeah.
it at in Philadelphia?
No, it's gonna be in LA because LA has the
Have
best.
you got your tickets yet?
No, I didn't know that.
Are they sold out already?
No, they're just too expensive.
Oh, okay.
Dude, my homegirl got tickets. I think she paid for 2 tickets for $300.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
But now if I want to buy one, it's cost me $300.
Yeah, it's like the tickets to El Jaripeo.
How do
for Antonio Aguilar. Dude, I'm gonna go this January.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
in Pachanga, the Pachanga Theater.
Okay. Not
Next to the-
Pachanga?
Yeah, the Pachanga, the
Pachanga
casino.
or Pachanga?
Pachanga,
Okay, yeah.
the Pachanga Theater
Yeah.
in by the next to the casino.
Are you going to gamble?
Probably not. I just want to see some horses.
In that case, just go to the fucking state fair or whatever.
There's a state fair.
I don't know. They're probably OC fair. I don't know what the fuck. Go to the fucking ranch. That's where you see all the
Hey,
horses.
Don't get mad at me.
All
Why are you
right.
getting so mad?
I'm sorry, man. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Okay, cool.
Any shout outs you want to give out before we leave?
Shout outs to shout outs.
Huh?
Shout outs to shout outs.
No? Shout out.
I mean, shout out to my little brother for coming along yesterday. It was good hanging out with him. And shout outs to my mama. You know, she's really motivating me.
Did you get her earbuds back?
Fuck, I forgot. Oh my gosh, she left
Really?
she left her headbuds on my car, and I have them in my bag. I forgot.
Earbuds.
Her headbuds.
Oh,
Or her earbuds. There we go.
earbuds.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to my mama, my family, everybody who listens to the podcast. So
All right. Oh, I gotta go because I gotta go buy the new. I gotta buy the new God of War.
okay.
So
All right.
gotta wrap this up.
All right. So everybody, thank you for listening to a parallel discussion. You can follow us on parallel discussion. Follow us on aparalleldiscussion.ask. Email us at paralleldiscussion.ask. Follow us on Instagram at paralleldiscussion.pod. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Bye.